Okay, welcome guys to another scholarship. So today we are reviewing another common scholarship, the Commonwealth Shared Scholarship Program. This is a scholarship which is offered by the Commonwealth Scholarship. This Commonwealth Shared Scholarship Program is one of three master's programs offered by the Commonwealth Scholarship Commission. So this particular Commonwealth Scholarship Commission offers three different types of master's scholarships, and one of them is this Commonwealth Shared Scholarship Program, which is what we are reviewing today. So the Commonwealth Scholarship Commission in the UK provides scholarship opportunities for applicants to study for a master's degree in UK universities. So as we can see here, the purpose is to contribute to the development needs of Commonwealth countries. So your country should be part of the Commonwealth countries. You should find out that. Then the beneficiaries are mostly high quality students, postgraduate, which is the masters from least developed and income countries, which are mostly the Commonwealth countries. So you should know if your country falls under Commonwealth countries, if you are in a least developed or middle income country, so you are eligible or you are part of the beneficiaries at this stage. And then you have to be high quality means you have good grades, you exhibit specific or leadership skills. You have this drive to make changes, positive changes in your home country. Okay. The award is for 12 months. Remember, UK University offer master's programs for 12 months or 1 year. So the application process is a bit complex because they say the UK university bid for scholarships. So the UK universities bid for scholarships for specific courses with demonstrable development impact and must agree to fund the living cost component of the scholarship. So this means that these UK universities, some of them will have to apply. They are the ones like applying to the Commonwealth that we want to fund this particular program this year. And in funding that particular program, when you're applying to the university, you also mentioned that you want to be funded. So they will be the ones they are bidding for the scholarship, meaning that they are telling Commonwealth that we want to sponsor this person. So the universities are the ones to apply to them or to tell them on your behalf that you need this scholarship first. So you have to make a successful application to the university, and the university will agree to fund your living costs. So the Commonwealth Shared Scholarship Commission will fund other parts of it, which might be your tuition, which we'll find out, and your school or the university, which has accepted you, will fund your living cost. Okay, let's continue to see if we'll find information to understand better. So first thing, applications for Commonwealth for 2024-25 are already closed. So we are waiting for the 2025-2026 academic year to be open. But the applications are usually made via an online application system. Okay, so you cannot send via mail or any other means. Applicants are advised to complete and submit as early as possible before the deadline. So we are going to see the when the scholarship has been launched before you get to see the deadline. So now you must apply to study an approved master's course at a participating university, UK university. So you can see the approved courses and the participating UK universities, because we have mentioned before that the universities will be the one to bid scholarship for you. So you have to know those universities that the CSC will work with. And you also have to know the courses that these universities are bidding for. Okay. So applicants can apply for more than one course and to more than one university. However, they may only accept offer of shared scholarship from one. Note these scholarships are only for master's courses, not for undergraduate or PhD. So they are not for undergraduate, neither are they for the PhD program. Then applicants must also apply and secure admission for the chosen university course in addition to applying for the shared scholarship. So you're applying to the shared scholarship and also applying to the university, although the university is bidding the scholarship for you. We don't want to get into understanding all what is happening, but just know that you have to send in two applications following their own different application or admission requirements. Okay, now let's find out the documents you need. You must upload documents on your application portal. So most of the information for documents you'll be getting here will be information for the CSC when you're applying for the Commonwealth Shared Scholarship Commission. So You will upload these documents that we'll be seeing. You'll be following these rules and all these things that we'll be seeing. But for you have to apply separately to the UK university. So you have to upload proof that you are a citizen of or have refugee status in an eligible Commonwealth country, which is via your valid passport or ID card. Then full transcripts detailing all your higher education qualifications, including up-to-date transcript for any course you have studied before, and translations if they are not in English. So where any transcripts are missing or do not include pages, the application will not be eligible. Applicants will be considered ineligible if any of the required documentation is not included by the closing date. Okay, we already mentioned that you have to submit on the online system only. Please note that the CSC does not charge for any of its scholarship. This is very important to note because people use official websites nowadays to scam people of their money. So take note. Okay, advice for applicants. Applicants can find general information about applying for Commonwealth on our advice for applicant page. I will advise you go to the advice for applicants page and find out what they advise you to do. Read and complete the checklist before submitting. So most official websites now have something like a checklist to help you know if you're eligible before you even go further to apply so that you don't waste your time. You have to choose a university and choose a particular course. So you have links here that can help you go straight to where you want to study, the course you want to study, and the university you want to study. So this study in UK will guide international students to find a course, to find an institution. You have steps to postgraduate, a guide that will help you to answer some questions that will help you find particular courses to study. Then eligibility. So for you to be eligible to apply to Commonwealth Shared Scholarship Program, you have to be a citizen or be granted refugee status at an eligible Commonwealth country, permanent resident in an eligible Commonwealth country, available to start studies in the UK by the start of the UK academic year in September 2024. That was for the 2024-2025 academic year. So when the next one will be launched, it will definitely be 2025. You should hold a first degree of at least upper second class honors or a lower second class degree and a relevant postgraduate qualification, usually a master's. You should not have studied or worked for more than 1 year or more in a high income country, meaning a country that is not yours but is not classified as low income or middle income. You should be unable to afford your study in UK without the scholarship, meaning that if not for the scholarship, you will not be able to go to UK or even study there. You should have provided all the documents that have been mentioned before. Okay, then we have eligible countries here. So the Commonwealth Shared Scholarship below, note that only applicants from the eligible countries listed below can apply. So you have a list of the countries here. First, we know that they are low and middle income. Then now you can check to see if you find your own country. You can only see this one here. So to complete your application, you have to list all undergraduate and postgraduate universities, list up to 10 publications and prizes, provide details of employment history and explain how the experience gained support, list names of and position of 3 referees who are qualified to comment on your capacity, provide development impact statement in 4 parts. And so I think this is an essay that will be included in the online portal. And they've listed in the first part, applicants should explain how the proposed scholarship relates to development issues at the global, national, and local level, development issues connected to the chosen CSC development theme and the wider sector. Okay, so the second part will explain how you intend to apply your new skills once the scholarship ends. The third part will outline what they expect will change in development terms following the scholarship, the outcomes that they aim to achieve, the time frame for implementation, who the beneficiaries will be. In the fourth part, you should write about how the impact of your work could best be measured and evident. So the applicants will also be asked to confirm what their award objectives are and how each of them will be met, confirm what their career plans are for the 5 years following the scholarship, confirm their long-term career plans, provide a detailed plan of study, provide a personal statement to summarize the ways in which their personal background has encouraged them to want to make an impact, summarize the ways in which they have engaged in voluntary service. So most of these uh, criteria here show that this scholarship also applies for PhD because they're talking about 5 years following the scholarship. It is a PhD program that could extend for 5 years, I think. But we'll verify later. But I think I'm seeing up to 10 publications and prizes. This should definitely be for a PhD program. Selection process. So they are selected based, applicants are considered based on academic, quality of research proposal, potential impact on the development of the country's candidate, the candidate's country. And then you should take note of the criteria and link their answers in the application form to each point that has been listed. So the points that they were making before about what you have to include in your application form, which involves a development impact statement, which is in 4 parts, is basically like a project proposal which you have to write. Tenure and placement scholarships are attainable for any approved course offered by a UK participating university, and their scholarships are to obtain 1 degree. Funding will not be extended to candidates to complete qualification in addition to or higher than that for which they have been selected. Scholarships are made in respect of full-time study only. Candidates must take the necessary steps applied for admission to their preferred university. Okay, then the financial assistance now. Okay, so looking at the financial assistance, we've said that the Commonwealth Shared Scholarship are jointly funded by the Commonwealth Shared Scholarship Program and the participating UK university. So the university will agree to fund your living cost, I think. So each of the scholarships will provide, or the two will provide FA from your country to UK and the return at the end of the award when your scholarship is finished or when you've completed. Then approved tuition fees, full fees are covered by agreement between CSC and the UK universities. So you're not supposed to pay any part of your tuition. The two parties will agree. A stipend at the rate of £1,347 per month or 1,652 for those at universities in the London metropolitan area. I think this is according to the living cost in different towns. Are funded by the university. Warm clothing where applicable paid and funded by university. Thesis grants. The cost of preparing a thesis where applicable by the university and funded by the CS where applicable paid by the university and funded by the CSC. The study grant, travel grants, and on any study related travel within UK and out of UK are paid by the university but funded by the CSC. Contribution towards the cost of mandatory tuberculosis tests were required for a visa application paid by the university, funded by CSC. If a scholar has children and is widowed, divorced, or a single parent, a child allowance of about £576.61 per month for the first child, 143 per month for second, third under the ages of 16, and if their children are living with them at the same address in the UK. This, they've not told us who will be funding that. If a scholar shares that they have a disability, full assessment of their needs and eligibility for an additional financial support will be offered by CSC. So the CSC's family allowances are intended to be only a contribution to the cost of maintaining a scholar's family in the UK. The true costs are likely to be considerably higher. So this CSC will just give you an allowance, family allowance, which will not really fully fund your family in the UK or maintain. So it's just part of it. You might need other allowances or other means to supplement these allowances, this family allowance donated by the CSC. Okay, we come to general conditions. So general conditions here, we still have some information. The Commonwealth Shared Scholarship covers fees, approved fares, personal maintenance. Other scholarships awards that cover the same cost may not be held concurrently. So if you are applying to another funding opportunity that will also cover your fees and other personal maintenance, you can't also apply to this. You can't apply to the two at once. So for CSC to administer the application effectively and efficiently after submission, it will be necessary to create a record in the applicant's name. If they apply for an award to the CSC, their details will be kept on file. Basic anonymized demographic data for applicants will be kept for analytical research, blah 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 blah. Well, to find out, see the privacy notice. Applicants' personal information will be used to conduct necessary diligence checks to CSC satisfaction. So they're asking for your full cooperation. If applicant does not agree to personal data being used for this, then CSC will not be able to process it further. If an application is successful and CSC has confirmed all eligibility requirements, the university will notify the applicant that they have been provisionally selected, at which point there will be a provisional scholarship candidate. The CSC does not require any candidate to take an IELTS test. Universities may require candidates to provide evidence of particular level of English language proficiency. The CSE will not be able to offer a scholarship if it will contravene the terms and conditions of another scholarship previously held. The CSE will not be able to offer a scholarship if, okay, we've heard it. When terms of admission to university have been agreed, the CSE will provide the formal confirmation of award letter. Applicants will be required to submit a health and disability form before the confirmation of the award. Candidates will be required to sign an undertaking to return to their home country as soon as possible after the end of the award. Candidates are expected to start the award on the date stated in the confirmation. If a candidate requires a student visa, they must meet all relevant immigration requirements. So we have basically seen their general conditions for application for the reward of the scholarship and when you are in the UK. So you can read further on that on their page. I'll leave the link in the description of the video. You can visit the page to get more details. I hope this has enlightened you on this particular scholarship opportunity. I also hope you'll be able to apply and hope and pray that you also get the scholarship. So don't forget to like if it has helped you, subscribe and share to other people whom you think might be of help to them. And also, don't forget if you have any questions concerning any other scholarship opportunity, if you want us to go through anyone, you can write to me in the mail in the description on the page, or you can leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thank you very much and see you.